Hi everyone, and welcome to another one of my art journal videos. I just wanted to talk a little bit about where I'm going to go with this page before we get started on making it. I've done a few things just to prepare the page first before I start, because it's kind of boring, the prep work. You don't really need to see me doing a video of it. So first of all, I've gessoed the page so I have a nice kind of rough texture for my paint to adhere to. I've also stuck down a few bits on the page to add some interest, which I'll paint over and you'll be able to kind of see underneath. I've used an old pattern, an old vintage pattern that I picked up in a charity shop. I love using this because it's beautiful paper, it's rough, it's old, it's soft, it's great, and there's some really interesting markings on it, arrows, and there's also different languages on it, which is really cool to kind of have all the different languages there. So this is an old pattern. It was like €1. It wasn't anything expensive, and it was just going to be going in the bin anyway. There's a few pieces missing from it, and it's not even in my size, so I don't feel particularly bad about cutting it up. So if you can find one of these, great. Otherwise, like some tissue paper, you can just draw some kind of marks on it and then use that instead. I've also cut up some pictures out of this book that I picked up at a local shop, second-hand book place. It has some lovely pictures in there, has some lovely descriptions of the flowers as well. I love the illustrations, I love the paper, it's so nice and thin, and just really nice kind of aged colouring to it as well. So I've taken a few images from there, taken this, and also on the page, it was a page that has rock rose, so I really like that wording there. So hopefully we can see some of that once I start to put the paint over the top of it. I've just stuck it down with my Mod Podge, and you can use matte medium or any other kind of wet glue that you have there. So I've just stuck that down with that, so that's now dry. We can get started. I also have these flower images that I cut out from an issue of Frankie. It was on the front page, but you could use another image to kind of go with your main focal point. So I'm going to be using this on the page as well, but I'll be sticking them down afterwards. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about what I'm using there. And then I also am going to be using some stencils. Now I've just pulled out a few stencils that I have. I'm not sure which ones exactly I'm going to be using. These are from Stencil Girl products. I love their stencils, they're gorgeous, really interesting designs there. This is one from Ray Sigmund, and I love her stuff, love everything she does, everything she makes, I'll just buy it. So love these designs here, so I'll probably use them in the background. These are two from Caroline Doobie. Love this, concentric circles, kind of they sit inside each other. They look really cool, and this is her perpetual calendar as well. It's really nice to have in the background as well. So not sure what I'll use, but I just wanted to kind of show you what I have out just for now. And I also just have my regular old stencil, because I'll probably be putting in some words afterwards, so I have those. I also have a few stamps that I've made myself, carved them out. This one is from an eraser, this one my daughter drew and I really like it, and this one is one that I drew and made, so I might be using them in the background, not too sure yet, no big plan really. And I also have a few paint colours, this lovely teal kind of green that I like, a darker green, black, white, fluorescent. If you've seen any of my work lately, you'll know it has to have some fluorescent in there. I have this Payne's Grey, which is quite a new purchase, but man, I love that colour, it's gorgeous. I have this purple, which I bought, it's just really cheap paint, got it from Tiger, it was like €1, so not an expensive paint. I have some black ink as well, I'll probably be doing some splatters and stuff over the page as well. And just for fun, I left out my golden high flow fluorescent pink. It's quite a new purchase, and I really love it, it's really nice to work with, so we'll see if we're going to use that. And then I have my Pritt Stick, my go-to kind of glue for this. It's a really nice glue to work with, but like a Yoo-hoo glue stick or any other kind of glue stick will work quite well with that. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to start painting the background, and I'll see you at the end. my finished page. I love it. I wasn't sure about this side. I wasn't sure if the flowers were going to be too much, but I really like the way it's kind of gone in there. I ended up not using half the stencils or the stamps that I picked out, but that's the way that it goes. A couple of the pens that I used, because I tend to decide on pens at the last minute, I used my Uni chalk markers, the fluorescent ones. I really like these, lovely to write on top of the paint. I used my Posca paint marker, which is very good for drawing over the top of acrylics, and I used my Tombow markers to draw around the flowers kind of loosely to make them feel like they're more part of the page. So you can see the background there that I created just really simply with paints and a few pieces of collage paper. You could use book paper as well, and would give you a really nice effect. And I love how some of it is peeking through and some of it's not, and I really love the high flow. Really like that. So that's it for today. If you like the button, I'd really appreciate it if you click the thumbs up, and if you subscribe to my channel, you'll get notified of when I put up new videos, and you'll get messages there for that. So thanks a lot for watching. Bye!